you join me here in the garden, or garden as some people like to pronounce it, and on this beautiful sunny Sunday. Hello, puppy. Just ignore the hose pipe, we've been watering the garden. Everything is looking absolutely beautiful and lush. Look at all those hostas, that's a lot of hostas. And you want to see some more hostas? There's some more hostas. And another hosta? There's another hosta. Anyway, we like hostas here. The thing that I wanted to show you though is the little pond, which I'm currently sat on the bridge of. Sort of laid all, draw me like one of your French girls kind of situation going on. But in the pond, seeing as the sun's shining on it and it's not glaring, so everything looks nice and clear, I have just seen a fish attack something, and that's basically what I wanted to show you today. Oh, it's really going for it, it's worrying me. I'll see if I can show you with this camera, my phone, and if I can't, I might have to get the GoPro out and do a little bit of underwater action. I'm going to try that anyway. I'm just interested to see if you can see what's going on with this camera. I hear a bird. I think it's in the olive tree behind me, maybe. Anyway, let's have a look, shall we? So here, that's my knee. We have the little pond. And there's a lot going on. There's an awful lot of, I think there might be midges. They could be mosquitoes. If they are, I'm going to get eaten alive. I think they're just sort of midges. But in this wide angle view, you can see this is the bridge that I'm on. We've got some marginal plants. But the main thing I wanted to show you is the fact that we have tadpoles. There's one there, two. And do you see that little hollowed out area where that tadpole's just swam over? There's a fish guarding what I think is a little nesting spot. You could see it looked at that tadpole then as if to say, go away. Can you see it sort of digging into that area there? I think it's either clearing stuff out or looking after maybe eggs. That is a stickleback, and the sticklebacks sort of make a little nesting area, and I believe they sort of curl up in a U shape with their head poking out and their tail poking out. But anyway, all I wanted to show you was that we've got some tadpoles. That's the pump surrounded by a mesh bag to stop anything getting sucked into the pump. But yeah, it's just nice to see some tadpoles. Look at those tadpoles there. Marvellous. And as you look around the pond, you'll see that there's more sticklebacks. There's one just there. Can you see it? And obviously the one I've mentioned over there guarding that nest. But they kind of sort of disappear to your eye until you start to really look, and then you suddenly see more and more of them. But I must not forget my ever-patient princess, Poppy. Ready? Oh no, I'm not going to do it left-handed. Let me swap hands so I've got my right hand. There we go. Ready? Hiya! Where did it go? She's got it. She's beautiful. She's an angel. But I'm thrilled to bits because I tell you something. I've been all over going around waterways where there's rivers but parts of it dammed off. Places I've seen many a load of frog spawn and little froglets or whatever they're called when they've still got their little tails hopping around in the grass. This is some years back when I was a child. It was just full of frogs of all kinds of stages, whether they're tadpoles in pools, little froglets hopping around in the grass, or fully grown frogs. All the stages, right? And in all these places where I used to see them all the time, year after year as a kid, I don't see them anymore. It's frightening. That might seem a bit extreme, but it is. Where are they? And I was like, is it because of predators like herons and whatever else eats frogs? Maybe they're putting too many larger fish in the water systems that would eat maybe the frog spawn, but certainly the tadpoles. What's going on? And I've looked on the internet and it suggests that, you see things like on Reddit posts where people are like, well, it might be because not many people have ponds in their garden anymore. And instead of having natural grass areas and stuff, they just... You're right, baby girl. Let's sit down a second. I'm an old man now. Yeah, instead of having natural gardens, they pave over everything, even using fake grass, which, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, but wildlife ain't benefiting from that, is it? Yeah, it's just concerning, Everything in the natural order of things is just constantly getting messed up by us. It's almost like we're paving paradise to put up a parking lot or something. Houses, business buildings. We just pave over everything. And then we've got the audacity when we see something from wildlife trying to live still, saying, "Why are you here? Stop roaming our streets at night." You know what I'm saying? You see, Poppy, you keep going over here and putting that in there and then moaning because it's stuck in there. But you do it. You do it to yourself. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Alright then, I'll get it. Oh my gosh, it's loppy, Poppy. It is loppy. Off you go. Anyway, if this video carries on from me being here right now talking, then that means I did get some underwater footage of the stuff in the pond. But we'll have to wait and see, or I'll have to wait and see. You'll see immediately, because this video will end now. But if it hasn't ended, that means there's underwater footage of the fish and the tadpoles and the whatever else is in that pond. Okay, I can hear a bird twittering. Is it the wren? I know we've got a wren nesting in the garden as well, which is lovely. Wrens are really loud. You'll know a wren. It's like the smallest little bird ever. Not really, but it's very small. But boy, is it the loudest in the garden, or wherever you come across a wren. And anyway, I'll see you in a moment. Here I am on the side of the pond, as you've just seen footage, sort of in this area. And it's mainly just to say goodbye, but also to say check out the tree ferns. They were covered up to keep the cold off, but now we're very much not going to expect any frost. I certainly hope we don't have a catastrophic drop in temperatures, but we shouldn't expect that at this time of year. Look at that beauty. Good gosh. Look at all those throngs. I count them, but there's just too many to count. Only joking, I could count them all, but I'm not going to. Ooh, when that all opens up and it ends up looking like a big sort of fern, palm, tree thing. Ow, I spiked my head with one of the old throngs. I love it. Right, let's get down before we fall. Yeah. Ooh. Anyway, that's that. I absolutely love you. Bye.